everyone, long time no see, and we haven't had a video for a couple of weeks because it's just been a crazy few weeks, to be honest. I've just realised as well I haven't put any of my rings on yet, so I'm not, you know, there's no drama there. I just forgot to put them on because I just washed my hands and I always take everything off when I'm getting dressed. But yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks as always, and I thought that today we could just have a little chat about some product. Nice good old school chatty product talk. Some things I've been loving and some things I've just been kind of trying, so it's not like a favourites necessarily. Some things are, some things are just things I'm experimenting with. Shall we start out with makeup? I treated myself to this a little while ago from Rare Beauty, which is Selena Gomez's brand, and it's stocked on Space & K at the moment, and it's the Selena's Faves 4-piece mini set. So you get the mascara, the lipstick, the blush and the highlighter. I haven't used the mascara yet just because I didn't want to open the mascara when I'm using one up, and I haven't used the lipstick purely because in Wales currently we are still kind of wearing masks a little bit, so I didn't feel like it was the right kind of colour, and it is much more of a summery colour as well. It's really pretty. It's a liquid lip. Kind of, I think, judging by the texture of it, it's supposed to be a little bit like the NYX soft matte lip creams. But the highlighter and the blush, however, are really lovely. The packaging's really pretty. The kit was £29, I think. So that's the highlighter and that's the blush. I haven't got either of them on today because I've got something else on, but really pigmented. And the highlighter, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with highlighter. I love how it looks, but I find it a faff, and it's not necessarily something that I always reach for in my everyday routine. So but for a liquid highlighter, this one's really pretty, and it's in the shade Mesmerize. That's makeup-y bits. Then a honourable mention to this. I talked about this on Instagram. This isn't a new product necessarily, but it's new to me, and it's the Fenty Pro Filter foundation. My sister gave me this because it was a little bit light for her and she wasn't using it. It's in the shade 240, which is a great shade match for me, and it's a really good long wear foundation. Think Revlon Colour Stay, Estee Lauder double wear type thing, but the finish is nicer, less flat, really good coverage, really good longevity. I love the tone of it, and it stays put on the skin, and you can kind of put a really thin layer on and be okay with that as well. I've got skin that just eats makeup up, and it's really hard to get things looking nice on my skin, so I really like this, and I would repurchase when I run out if I'm looking for something like that. I did repurchase Revlon Colour today, but the formula's changed and it's just not that great anymore. Then more makeup-y bits. I've just got two eyeshadows here. They're both really cheap and cheerful. This is the Sleek eyeshadow in Oh Honey. I feel like has Sleek gone into administration? It's still in Boots, I think, in my local Boots, but I'm not sure. It's just this kind of warm brownie colour, and it's a really good crease colour. I'm not wearing that one today. Today I'm wearing this one, which I've hit pan on, and it's this Wet n Wild palette in Walking on Eggshells, which when I first started like watching YouTube years and years ago, everyone used to talk about. Ingrid Nilsson, when she was Miss Glamorazzi, used to talk about it a lot, I remember. And it's just the shade I've hit pan on, and it's a beautiful, just nice crease colour. It's what I'm wearing on my crease today. I'll just do a little bit of whatever liquid cream eyeshadow I've got, and then just a bit of that in the crease to just get a bit of depth and definition, and I really like it. If you've got any eyeshadows to recommend to me, like single eyeshadows that are a kind of warm mid-tone brown, but not too warm, that are a good crease colour that you can just chuck in your makeup bag, let me know. Let's do hair care. Hair care bits I've been trying at the moment. This. Do you guys remember this? This is proper old school. It's the Boots Curl Cream. It's £1.99. A lot of you said that your local Boots didn't stock it. I looked online, and Boots online do still stock it, and it is in stock, so I'm not sure. There was kind of a bit of conflicting information about whether or not it had been discontinued. I wouldn't have imagined that they would discontinue a product like this because it is a very iconic product, but when I wash my hair, this adds a lot of definition. It's really gorgeous. Not that you can see it today. Again, I'm a really bad advert for everything, but we were on day 4 and it needed to go up. But it adds such lovely definition. It's really cheap and cheerful, and it just really does the job. And I haven't tried anything, I don't think, that's this type of product that's as good as this for the price that it is as well. So that's that's that. And then I've also got the My Little Coco Coconut Curling Custard. This is actually my second one of these. I really like this for hair wash days. I like this to just kind of revive my hair a little bit on like the following days. And I also use it on my daughter's hair. She's got really curly hair too. And it's getting to that stage sometimes where it needs a bit of taming, and I will just put a little bit of this when I wash it and scrunch it, and it gives her a bit of definition, and it makes it a little bit more manageable as well. So I really like that. I think as a brand, it's Rochelle Humes' brand, isn't it? And I think it's a lovely brand. Then let's do tanning products. So I grabbed this in the clearance sale in Boots, and it's the Vita Libarata Self Tanning Mist. Now, I have used quite a lot of Vita Libarata products, and I think the Miracle Blur, is it called, the kind of leg makeup, that's really lovely, but it is pricey. And then they've got the 2 to 3 week tan, which I think is an absolute con. Sorry Vita Libarata, but it is. 2 to 3 weeks, yeah, if you put it on consecutively for 3 days. Well, you could do that with any tan and it would last longer. So there's nothing special about that. I don't quite get what the deal is with that, if I'm being honest. But I grabbed this because it was in the clearance section for, as you can see, £2.70. And I was like, ooh, yes. It is so nice. Like, I went back and bought another one. You can use it on your face, you can use it on your body. It's a clear tint, which I prefer in a tan nowadays. I just find it makes your bedding less messy, and I just find it easier to use. And it gives a really nice kind of golden colour, not too dark, not too light, perfect for winter if you're kind of like an olivey skin tone like me. And full price, I believe this is a lot more expensive, so yeah. Would I pay full price for it? Depends what the full price is. Shall we have a look what the full price is? Let me tell you what it costs full price, because it will not be £2.70, will it? Vita Libarata Tanning Mist. Okay, it's £12 full price. Do you know what? I would pay that for 200ml for 12. It's £15 actually. It's on offer on All Beauty for 12. Yeah, £15. It is actually worth that. That's fine. I will repurchase that then. Something I don't think I will repurchase is the Isle of Paradise Dark Self Tanning Oil Mist. I love Isle of Paradise as a brand, but I must admit, bar their extra dark tanning mousse, I find their products a little bit hit and miss. And I feel like I'm missing some sort of trick because I don't find them particularly dark. This is interesting in that it's got the oil content in it, which you would think counteracts the tan, but it does work really nicely. It doesn't smell. It is very moisturising on the skin in a way that the other product isn't. You have to kind of shake it before you use it to kind of emulsify the oil and the tanning solution together and spray it. But I always find, even with these clear things, all the Instagram videos of people applying it are just them liberally spraying it everywhere. And I'm like, number one, you're going to then have to clean your bathroom floor because it might not necessarily stain because there's no guide colour, but it's all sticky. And what I always find is it gets on the soles of your feet. And you can't put cream on the soles of your feet because you're standing on them. So, yeah, I don't get that. But I've used this quite a bit now. You can see how much I've used up. The packaging, I must admit, I'm not keen on. I get the gimmicky thing about it, but it does look dodgy. Yeah. But I don't think it's particularly dark. Like, if you're going to go through the faff of putting it on and it's in the dark shade as well, you want a bit of a gleam, and I didn't feel like it gave much colour. It's my only criticism with it. So it's a nice product. I like the idea. It's innovative, but I feel like it could perform a little bit better. Then two very kind of boring products, but I mentioned on Instagram ages and ages ago that since giving birth, which was 2 years ago now, I have struggled to find a deodorant that works for me. It was like my body chemistry just changed and my beloved Mitchum didn't work anymore, and I just always felt like I smell a bit and it's just not good. And so I grabbed this randomly in Asda with my food shop one day, and it's the Sure Advanced Protection Workout Deodorant. And this works really well for me. I know we're supposed to be using natural deodorants, and I try different ones, but they don't work for me. And at the moment, I do what I can, but I also don't want to smell when I'm in a customer-facing environment as well. It's just a nice, light, fresh, wouldn't interfere with anything you're wearing type scent, and it works really, really well. I would be interested to see if they do any of the fragrances in this line. And then last but not least, this is such a lovely product. I actually bought my mum one of these for her birthday as well, as part of her birthday present, but it's the Weleda Skin Food Body Butter. Weleda products are just lovely. They're what I use on Lola most of the time. It's a very thick, lovely, look at that, body butter. It's really inexpensive if you buy it like online. Don't buy it in store because for some reason it's like double the price. I got that one on Amazon, but it's just lovely. It's so moisturizing. It's got that light, fresh, lemony kind of skin food scent. I couldn't use skin food on my face because my face is way too greasy for that, but it just works so lovely, like on your hands, on your feet, and even just as a kind of moisturizer at night. I like a really heavy moisturizer on my body. I love the feeling of it, and that's what that is. If you like a just sinks in, you don't need much kind of thing. Oh, it just smells so good. I love the texture of it as well. I know a lot of people, it's very similar to like the Body Shop body butter textures. I've got really, really dry nails at the moment as well because I was trying to sort my cuticles out and I got distracted and I kind of made them a bit ragged. But yeah, like, oh, I love the smell of it. It's just such a, like, I don't know, comforting, lovely smell. Great if you've tanned as well. It kind of will give you a bit of moisture. So yeah, that's everything I've been kind of trying and playing with recently. I have got a few new things that I'm playing with, but that I kind of wasn't ready to mention yet. So we will revisit those. I'm going to try as well in videos to tell you what I'm wearing on my face because I keep getting questions and then I don't remember because it's ages afterwards. So my makeup today, on my lips, I'm wearing the Glossier, they're like the glossy lipstick, not the Generation G, the other ones. I'll link them down below. I'll link down below what it's called because I can't remember, but it's just a glossy one. Because I don't think I've got to go anywhere that's going to require me to wear a mask today. I've got to go and just do some work really, like admin work. But foundation wise, I'm wearing Glossier. This is not on purpose, it's just what I picked today. I'm wearing Glossier Skin Tint, which is like, you know, so little coverage, but I like it on days when I don't kind of want too much. Then I'm wearing the Essence Waterproof Lash Princess Mascara, which I love. My cheeks are Milk Makeup blush stick in Work. I'm wearing the e.l.f. cream bronzer in Tan Lines.